cut into an onion, and it was half red half right. A banana the size of my forearm. A hippo swam directly to me and stared at me in the zoo. New scissors came in package that opens without using scissors. I had a bulk wisdom tooth. There were 4 lobsters in this tank, and they each took a corner in a pseudo-Mexican standoff looking way. Moss on this sign only grows on the bulk letters and lines. Co-worker made an ornament from a husky's shed hair. A cylinder of shredded €50 notes worth approximately 20,000 euros. Found this patch with atrocious typos while Christmas shopping. My new glass of crispy chili oil has 30 grams less content. My coffee spill looks like the Americas. Huge worm I saw this morning. At Faux restaurant, they use a iPad kids case. Broke my right hand, now is super hairy. This truck on the highway has LED screens cycling through advertisements. My Thai takeout came in a can. My optometrist thinks I may have dystachiosis, extra rows of eyelashes. Even malls in Saudi Arabia have snow-related decorations during winter. Question mark birthday candle I found at a dollar store. The Cracker Barrel peg game doesn't insult you anymore. Accidentally bought a book that belonged to Robin Williams. I ran over and shattered this frozen banana peel. Wingstop still uses the Twitter bird instead of X. A yard sale coffee mug that reveals a Skyrim reference when heated. You can select the thickness of your shake at this ice cream shop. Milkshake, $8. Thick shake, $9. Extra thick, $10. Supreme thick, $11. Tip top thick, $13. A restaurant in Dallas put a whole, unsliced tomato on my plate with breakfast. Collection of a variety of intrauterine devices developed throughout the 20th century. This restaurant requires a code to use women's restroom, but not men's. Parking space lines on wall to help. My lemonade looks like dish soap. Christmas lights on my roof reflecting through icicles. Temperature reactive nail polish doesn't react on my index finger. Mormon Legos. Since jigsaw puzzle companies sometimes reuse the same cutting pattern with different pictures, you can combine them to create hybrid picture puzzles that are technically complete. This hair clip has a place to put your blood type. This claw machine, where you can win cans of soup. The snow in my backyard is melting in a cool pattern. Ice crystals on my window in Minnesota. Turtle stack I saw in the park. Child draws people from her perspective. Adults are just legs and torso, but a same-age friend has a visible face. This wad of stickers on this GameStop case, all for one singular game. My local Chinese restaurant is giving out wall scrolls for the holidays. Apparently bruises don't show up under stretch marks. This doll of Vincent van Gogh has both ears intact. This etiquette bell at a female bathroom in Korea. There is writing under the paint in my living room. My mayonnaise expiration date says the word mayo in it. My car just reached 222,222 miles. Drawing a South Korean elementary school student maid, pretending to be from the USA. Target store with a permanent logo built in. My hotel has real apples to take at every floor. The cameras at our older medical building. Gentle reminder on Acacio gifted to us for Christmas. Gentle reminder, when you open the package, you may notice the natural smell of the fur. You don't have to care. This book I got from my kid's doctor visit seems to imply that I might get a few more new bodies in the future. American Kit Kat vs Canadian Kit Kat. This elevator has a button for yes and no, without explanation. Playgirl magazine offered a contest to sleep with Donald Trump in August 1990. The difference in my leg coloration when first experiencing deep vein thrombosis. Regular Kraft mac and cheese, left, calls for 8 times more butter than Kraft SpongeBob mac and cheese. There is a correct way to pull sticky notes. Note, pulling sticky notes up or sideways makes them bend and lose their stickiness. Instead, lift the middle of the bottom edge and pull it straight away from the sticky edge. This keeps them flat and lets you share your brilliance. Some Lego cauldrons have the name Fabuland scratched out of the mold. Blue lights in McDonald's men's bathroom stall. My smoke detectors all started snow skiing at the same time after alerting. Came across this Volvo C304. This onion salt container is filled way more than the rest. Sovereign citizen plate on my bulk. Brake lights display Christmas trees when they're not on the brake. South Korean Marlboros and North Korean Peace cigarettes. How faded this functioning stop sign is. Local Lowe's has 3 different brands of water fountains. This ridiculously large sandwich I found today at the grocery store for $7. Pink snow made from the juice of pokeweed berries. My yogurt has different calories depending on the season, summer or winter. The construction crane in my town has a Christmas tree on it. The terrible puns used to name these dishes, from a cafe in Prague, Salmon L. Jackson, Tuna Turner, Bart Shrimpson, Pulpo Fiction, Alpa Chicken, Duck Norris, Jurassic Pork, Shirley Tempe, Sushi Burrito. I bought a bag of regular goldfish crackers and found a few random Pokemon shaped pieces. Found a box full of old Star Wars figurines in my garage. My banana has an A on it. Came across Salter today. Found a brand new griddle while going through my stuff in the basement lol. Found Jeffrey Epstein's face in Sour Patch Kids package. This can of Pringles was printed upside down. Trident eyebrow. One of my eyebrow hairs split in 3. This sunburn at a bar. Heat pocket exploded and burned hole in plate. An Australian ride Carrera flew into someone's car. Robux in hotel carpet. A wallet featuring a carved eyed tiger. This Coinstar machine has a football on it for some reason. This 4-liter container of whiskey. Every house on this street has a large inflatable Santa. Abraham Lincoln on my front steps. Carbonated liquid on a press and seal. The interior of a papaya tree. The library I'm in has braille faucets in the restrooms. Difference in coloration between a mosquito bite, top, and a leech bite, bottom. I peeled my babable cheese in such a way it looks like a ninja or pirate. Walmart had Sycamore Brewing on sale for $0.03 after owner's arrest. My pizza slice came on a circular plate, and my round garlic knot came on a pizza-shaped plate. This demon in my heat pot. Giant pickle slice. Wisdom teeth. I opened the so-called impossible mac and cheese tab twice. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia DVD picked up from garage sale, had original receipt from 2009. 3 different shades of brown sugar from the same brand. Progression of a bruise on my knee after 1, 2, 3 days. My cat has a permanent blue mark after her spray. This baby changing station is sponsored by a vasectomy doctor. Changing station. Proudly presented by South Sound Vasectomy. Opened garlic, and it only has 2 cloves. Looks like it never separated into multiple cloves. This gas station bathroom door has 3 hooks. On an outing, I found a single onion ring in my oishi fish crackers. There's a cenote in this Costco parking lot in Mérida, Mexico. This old book given in 1938 came with a card. This urinal at Mexico City Airport turns peeing into a mini soccer game. Trident cloud I saw today. Setting up the big TV at TD Garden, Boston. Chips stuck in vending machine. My ticket to the top of the World Trade Center from 1999. Put to leftover leek stems in water to see what would happen, and they seem to have very different growing strategies. This sidewalk crater kind of looks like the Apple logo. Mini frying pan I found today. Perfect fit. Mustard seed got stuck in one of the holes of my cracker. A promotional pen, printed with 2 different brands. The stray cats have walked a little path in our backyard. A wavy spaghetti noodle. Found a chrysalis and a caterpillar on the Christmas tree I just bought. Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins container graphic looks like a poke ball. How much he matches the blanket. Total price lining up exactly with the number of gallons, and I had set the pump's nozzle clip and it auto stopped at exactly the right time. You can see where this tree has been hit by car doors. My coffee this morning. This package of shortbread cookies has braille on it. The size difference between a .50 BMG rifle, top, standard size AR-15, middle, and a Glock 26 handgun, bottom. How my wife eats orange slices, top, versus how I eat them. This sheet of ice I pulled from the bottom of our freezer. An old boat in the middle of nowhere. Found a board game about Gettysburg at a thrift store. Very tiny crab on a cooler box, about 1 centimeter wide. This is not in my friend's wooden flooring, looks like a sad dog. This Blu-ray is almost entirely blank. Mini air marshmallow found in mini marshmallow bag. Former snowman. Replacement fire hydrant was installed facing the sidewalk. This dry patch of ground at my work looks a bit like the side profile of a deer. Stray found in a sealed box of heroes. Weird split hair follicle about triple the thickness of a normal hair, split and felt sharp in the scalp. The instructions for my desk caution against using an Uzi to assemble it. We recommend using hand tools for assembly. If an electric screwdriver is used, reduce power and torque to avoid damage to the product. Avoid scratches. In order to avoid scratching, this furniture should be assembled on a soft layer. Could be a rug. Pot-bellied demon statue holding up its own bests. Just one medicine missing from packaging. The Grinch was out today. Attended a funeral for the US Penny. Saw a dude shirtless in a closed mattress store after hours. Someone left a ladder right outside of my door at 2 AM. Pillsbury cookies are missing ornaments in the 4th row. The sand dollar I got at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina broke with a zigzag. A leaf well placed. Damaged car interior. This soda bottle isn't formed. One of my fly traps blew out of my dumpster. Ants got to it, leaving only the legs and wings. This ice cream still comes in half-gallon bricks wrapped in cardboard. The pattern of wear on my cat's scratching board. Saw Santa while taking my dog to the vet. One of my hairs made this twirl when it broke. One of my cookies has such a good ratio and place of chocolate chips compared to normal ones. My puzzle had 3 duplicate pieces. My Goodwill DVD copy of Arrested Development had a copy of an album by the band Arrested Development in it. My motorcycle trip meter showing 111.1 kilometers. Eyelashes and tear ducts that tickle. Old node found in an electronic organ. The amount of air traffic above my house. One of my starbursts wasn't wrapped inside of the main packaging. This snow skiing spot is yellow. Went to Aldi for eggs, and it came with a brown one too. A milk cardboard box showing the 56 of ethnicities recognized by People's Republic of China. This controller I bought at GameStop was originally priced at $20, even before being bumped up to $1 higher than Amazon, then bumped back down to a couple bucks above the originally placed price. An Amazon delivery scooter in New York, US. These tree branches are fused at the top. Banana case to prevent bruising in Japan. You can also use the case to not touch the peel when eating. Mini grater in Christmas cracker. Could spot Niagara all the way from 33,000 feet on iPhone 16 Pro. This Whataburger colored truck at Whataburger in Tucson. There is a spiral in my facial hair. This elevator also has bottom to press with your foot for the disabled. The way this puddle melted and refroze. This deformed donut on the right, left is a normal one. Little vial of mercury in this old doorbell. This ice cube froze like a stalagmite. Every single blind at my dentist's office had binder clips individually attached to them. Found a Fanta at the beach all the way from Brazil. One of my Haribo pacifier sweets came without a hole. New jeans had a spare belt loop in back pocket. Cat food made with rabbit. A large old growth tree stump with multiple trees growing on top of it. Blood in the shape of a love heart. Bird paw on car window looks like a side view of an old man. I burnt my eyes. My receipt today at the butcher's was $123.45. Last page of final chapter of The Hobbit says chapter title. This face in my pizza roll sauce. A structure I made out of interlocking drink coasters. Big cornflake. This little papaya had 3 seedlings in it. I found this Jabby curtain I purchased 4 years ago while cleaning my storage room. My Cheetos look weird. The pineapple I bought is cone shaped instead of oblong like the ones you get at the supermarket. North Korean money. I can fit both feet in one sock. My vitamin is roughly the same color as my blanket. My chess piece cherry tomato. Everyone on the bus home was wearing green. Taco flavored ramen made in Korea that is halal, bought in America. There's a little tree growing out of the gutter. This 2-to-1 egg. This notice has the word warm circled several times. Attention associates. Please wash your hands with warm water and soap before returning to work. King Charles note. Little mushroom shape in the wood floor. Bathroom mirror in my apartment has phantom butterflies that only appear when it's fogged up. Seagull with 1 leg. A cell mutation in this plant caused it to grow big leaves out of nowhere. One of my chips went through the fryer twice. My local raw pet food store has whole bunny heads. This vending machine with only 1 item. 1990 Geostorm window sticker. Brass panel in an elevator polished so much that the brand name is barely visible. The speed limit in this parking lot is 3.7 miles per hour. Chocolate wrapper specifies that both the dipper and bee in the image are not included in the chocolate. Chocolate bar made with honeycomb toffee bits. Image of honeycomb pieces for illustration purposes only. Dipper and bee not included. There's a tape measure inside my daughter's snap bracelet. No back to Starbucks chair. Snow blowing across Canadian Prairie Highway. Shoes left behind garage. My trolley gummy worms of smiley faces. The reflection makes it look like I have a toilet in my shower. My Kit Kat wafers were flipped on the last twig. This large clove of garlic. I hit 77,777 miles. I was order number 777 today. Large-ish subungual hematoma. Noticed my tree branch looks like sloth. This hot dog bun bag had 9 instead of 8. I saw a right UPS fan. Lay's rebranded. The Compact Oxford English Dictionary, 20 volumes into one book. Chicken shaped like a chicken. This squirrel is loudly eating this plastic flower pot every day. Iodide bottle stains plastic nearby. There was a stain or smudge on the floor at my school that kind of looked like a worried face. This piece of chocolate from a Kit Kat is standing straight up on its own. Restaurant in a mall accepts paying with Bitcoin. A sandwich from 7-Eleven forgotten for a month in my bag. Local Chevron apparently selling free diesel. A single one of my cherry tomatoes was of a different species. My beer is smiling at me, and I'm smiling back.